Rebounding, or mini-trampoline exercises, has become an increasingly popular workout. It's not as taxing as running, but still burns calories, making it an attractive option for many people who want to become fitter.
很多上班族来减重的原因都是因为
Many office workers come here to lose weight. Because they sit for long hours in the office, they complain about widening hips. Later on, they find that rebounding helps them slim down the lower half of the body. And at the same time, our workouts are short in duration and really cost-effective.
According to the World Health Organization, physical inactivity had become the fourth leading risk factor for death. In Taiwan, 46% of the population has inadequate levels of physical activity. The most inactive subset is office workers between the ages of 30 and 54.
通常都是
I usually only get up from the desk every hour or two. On an 8-hour workday, I spend pretty much all 8 hours sitting.
大概也要做6个小时，应该也。
I sit for probably a total of 6 hours every day. My feet go numb and my hands become sore quite easily. I also don't go to the bathroom as I should, but I'm so used to it that I don't really feel it after holding it in for a while.
要活就要动，这句话不是。
To live, you must move. That's no exaggeration. Our muscles require long-term movement to stay healthy. When we're sitting, especially in front of a computer, we might lean forward like this. If you feel around your waist, neck, and shoulder in this position, you'll notice that the muscles are exerting force, and for a long duration too. So you can imagine how much stress the muscles endure being contracted like this day after day, year after year.
Mr. Feng is a 26-year-old office worker at an animation company. On weekdays, he basically spends all 8 working hours sitting in front of the computer. On days off, he likes to play video games and with the phone. As a result, he often has back pain and even has a mild case of carpal tunnel syndrome, as well as poor posture.
我觉得比较明显的地方应该就是肩膀吧。
I think the most obvious would be the shoulders. I really do feel a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders. Also the back. When I'm always sitting, my back gets sore. Sometimes I feel a sort of fatigue, as if my body is out of my control.
Sitting for long hours easily causes muscle stiffness. Coupled with poor posture, it could even lead to kyphosis, or an excessive forward rounding of the upper back. A sedentary lifestyle could also lead to diabetes, hypertension, and hyperlipidemia. In severe cases, these chronic health issues could even lead to acute stroke and paralysis. So, what can we do when we can't change our sedentary lifestyle?
像现在很提倡一个微运动的概念。
There's a concept called micro workouts that's being promoted now. It means we need to get up and move every 30 minutes, every hour at least. The workouts are quite simple too. For example, you could do 10 squats. Personally, what I do is take the stairs from the 7th to the 8th floor and then back down to get back to work. That way, your muscles can get a break from being in the same unmoving position. Moreover, exercise has several benefits. First, it improves blood circulation throughout your body. Muscles with good blood circulation are less likely to become sore. Second, people who exercise have stronger muscles, which are more able to withstand the stress of sitting for long periods of time.
对，那我们今天就是先去做一字，然后去做一点简单的辅助训练。手帮我抓住，好，手往外撑。通常应该感觉是肩膀后面会有点紧紧的。对，
然后觉得好像用力起来会觉得有点
吃力，对，
吃力这样。
伸腕举这一段太过度不要了。那我们一样。
In order to feel good in his body again, Mr. Feng sought professional assistance from a gym. He does light stretches to relieve his carpal tunnel syndrome, and also does flexes on gym equipment to realign his shoulder blades. These exercises allowed him to gradually correct his kyphosis.
那初期他可能会觉得说身体的疼痛慢慢减少了，还有一些角度可能开始慢慢有一些变化。
In the beginning, he may feel less sore and notice a gradual difference in posture. Towards the final stages, which is usually 12 weeks later, he may start to really feel a difference.
With the coach's regimen tailored to his needs and changes to his posture and habits, Mr. Fong, who had just started exercising, already felt that his physical strength had improved. However, he also admitted that the thought of giving up exercise had never left his mind.
因为我当初想运动的
My initial motivation to start exercising was to relieve the discomfort caused by soreness. However, doing these high-impact workouts could make me feel sore for 3 days. It feels counterintuitive.
我觉得有一个方法还不错啊，就是定期做检测。
A great tip is to do regular strength tests. For example, we can use some simple equipment to test your strength. It's like an exam. If you're taking an exam, then you must prepare. In other words, you'll stay disciplined.
好，3、2。
Quantified training results help students stay motivated and gives them a sense of accomplishment. Many gyms use the same method to keep their members. But there are also places that aren't so hardcore, but people keep coming back for more nonetheless. One example is Xiaowei's rebounding class. It's less intimidating for students who did not used to exercise regularly. It's also great for families with young children.
然后他平常也很喜欢运动。
She likes to exercises, rebounding, swimming, gymnastics. She enjoys all of those.
Mr. Gu's 5-year-old daughter may be a little camera shy, but once she gets on the trampoline, she really gets into it for 40 minutes straight. Another mother of young kids, Ms. Xu, also takes her 2 children here once a week for fun.
喜欢吗？
很喜欢。
喜欢。其实我很喜欢跟小朋友一起运动，因为其实就是有时候平常课业啊会督促的。
I really enjoy exercising with them. Sometimes I'm a little too strict on them with schoolwork, but exercising on the weekend really helps everyone relax and improves parent-child relationships. Sometimes when I'm feeling lazy and not exercising with them, my son would tell me not to be lazy and go jump on the trampoline with him.
对，因为顾小孩的话，有时候变成会没办法做自己想做的事情或运动，所以
Having to take care of my kid takes away time to do things I want to do or from exercising. So I try to find a place that can accommodate children. It's more convenient for me this way.
等下我们做10个，然后下去的时候稍微放慢一点点，然后等下注意这个重心位置。
Qingxing started exercising regularly 2 years ago, but her new routine used to feel too high maintenance, taking away from time with her son.
其实不太好找。对，那时候想要找亲子环境的地方，就有些多少还是会担心环境上。
It wasn't easy to find a child-friendly place. In many other places, I worry for the safety of my kid, and I may still have to check on him while exercising. But at this place, I can see directly what my kid is up to. The owners and the coaches are all very friendly too, so it feels less stressful for me.
In the 1 hour that Qingxing exercises, her son also keeps himself busy doodling on the mirrors, playing with toys in the adjacent room, and even does his homework. Sometimes he interrupts the lesson, but the coach doesn't seem to mind at all.
其实我有2个小朋友。
I have 2 young kids myself, so I really understand the kind of environment and space parents with young kids would need if they want to work out. I've been to large gyms before. In most places, you can bring your children because there's no one to take care of the kids. I believe many people feel the same. They may really want to exercise, but there's also the question of young kids that makes them unable to commit to a routine. So I believe that my space can help these people feel a peace of mind when they're exercising.
Child-friendly gyms like this are a great choice for parents who have to keep their kids with them. But what if your kids are the furry kind?
Hi!
We were greeted by 2 adorable pups as soon as we set foot inside here.
这一只是我们的狗狗 Doffy， 它是黄金的米克斯。
This is Doffy. He's a golden-colored mixed breed. It's 14 years old already. It really enjoys cuddling and pats on the backside. When it bumps into you with the backside, it means it's time for pats. This one here is Baby. It's also here every day. It's a Spitz.
At this pet-friendly gym, members can bring their cats and dogs with them. There are also cats and dogs belonging to staff here. In fact, both Duffy and Baby are Kevin's. They come to the gym with him every day.
因为我个人以前工作的时候都会把它们放在家里，我就觉得有一点可怜。
Before, I'd leave them at home when I'm at work. I'd feel bad for them, and I could only check them through my phone, which shows home security camera footage. Later, I thought if I wanted to open a gym myself, it's got to be pet-friendly. So now I take them here when I come to work and bring them home with me at the end of the day.
On the days we're here, there's a total of 5 cats and 2 dogs. Kevin jokes that the pets are what draws people in and that many people see this place as a pet cafe where you can exercise. It's even attracted members that didn't used to enjoy exercising.
那我们有一些会员会密我们的官方 LINE 啊，就是会先确认，今天是否狗狗、猫咪有来上班，他们才会来。
Some of our members would send a text message to check if their favorite cat or dog is here before coming. So that's great. But we might lose customers that are allergic or afraid of them. But even so, we gain customers that love animals.
它叫史努比，然后是认养的。
好，下去90度。
Bella is a loyal member of this gym. She sometimes brings her own cat, Snoopy, to socialize it.
不一样的是，当你运动到一个
What makes this place different is that when you work out to a certain extent, you start to feel tired, but being able to play with the cats is really cute and helps you relax very quickly, and then you'd no longer feel tired and you'd also feel happier.
Even though everyone knows the importance of exercise, it may not always seem fun. Only when you can truly enjoy your workouts will you be able to really stay motivated and reap the benefits.